Hi everyone, welcome to iQuanta. I'm Yogesh, and in this video, we'll talk about the IIM Kozhikode BMS program and all the details around it. We'll talk about the exam structure, when is the exam, the key dates, the application process. Okay. First of all, let's come to key dates, and I'll also talk about whether this program is worth it or not, because this is one of the costliest BMS programs in India. Okay, the fees is somewhere around 28 lakhs for 4 years, so that comes down to 7 lakhs per annum. Even if you take a loan to pursue this, after the interest rates, it would become quite an amount to pay. Okay. So you can decide on the basis of that. Let's start with the key dates. Okay. The applications are opening today, 20 February 2026. Applications are closing on 15 April 2026. Okay. This is the last date. And the test is on 19th of May 2026. Okay. Until last year, they used to conduct it later in June, but this year it is being conducted on 19th of May. Okay. So this is 9 days after your IPMAT Rohtak exam. If I talk about the exam difficulty level, it is somewhere around Indore only. Okay. You can say similar to that of Indore. It is not very easy. If I show you the past paper, I have the past year paper. If you want it, you can join our WhatsApp group from the link in description. Okay. So this is the last year paper along with official answer keys. You can give it a look. Okay. The verbal ability section and the quant section, it is exactly as per Indore standard. Okay. So please give it a look. Do solve it. If you want to attempt it as a mock, it is available on the iQuanta website. Okay. iQuanta mock test page. You can give it a try. Okay. So you can go to iQuanta website, click on free IPMAT mocks. Okay. I'll provide the link in the description as well. Okay. Click on start mock. And over here, you can find out the IIMK BMS 2025 paper. Okay. Let's come back. If you're somebody who is looking to prepare for this exam seriously, then we had a lot of students who converted the program last year. You can come to this page, icona.in/IPMAT, click on IPMAT courses. We have a crash course for IPMAT, but as I said, the exam difficulty level, the level of this exam, IIM Kozhikode BMS test, it aligns very much with the IPMAT Indore test. Okay, so I think the IPMAT Indore kind of preparation will be very, very helpful, and maximum students who will be writing this program will be trained as per IPMAT Indore content. Okay. So you can join our IPMAT Crash Course 2026, which is starting from 29th of March with live classes. If you're a dropper or a student who can devote time now also during boards, and you want to devote 30 minutes every day, then you can join this crash course now. Okay. You'll be getting complete access to our online student dashboard. You'll be getting complete access to our mocks starting now. You can start watching some pre-recorded classes as well that we have already done. And from 29th of March, we'll be starting from the very basics, 6 hours of classes every day in this crash course. You can read the details. And it is also helpful for those students who are preparing for IPMAT Indore, Rohtak, JIPMAT, or other BBA entrances. Let's go to BMS admission first, and let's talk about the admission policy. Okay, I'll read out the main pointers, and then you can go to the FAQ section. Okay, a lot of queries are answered over there. So eligibility criteria, first of all, candidates must have successfully completed class 12 examination or hold a diploma from any stream. Any stream. Students from all streams are allowed. Okay, no maths required in 12th. Recognized by the relevant boards of Government of India. Candidates are required to take the IIMK BMS aptitude test, and there'll be two sections: verbal ability and quantitative aptitude. I'll talk about the syllabus as well in a while, but yes, even though they have written, they should have completed, students should have completed class 12 examination, but 12th appearing students are also eligible. Okay, they should be able to produce their mark sheets, original mark sheets by 23, 25 June 2026. Okay, in that case, you are eligible. Okay, there's no age criteria. It was written in the FAQ section that there's no age limit. Okay, then after that, you have to go for a personal interview. This is how they'll be calling you for the personal interview. Okay, computation for CFI, call for interview. So they are taking 40% weightage of your IIMK BMS aptitude test score. Then they'll be taking 30% weightage of your class 12 percentage score, 30% weightage of your class 10 percentage score. Okay, so this simply shows that your 10th and 12th will matter around 60% in total for the interview call. Okay, so this is for the interview call. It's a lot of weightage. If students, suppose 5 to 10,000 students apply for it, then in that case, those having good percentage in 10th and 12th will definitely have an advantage. Okay, going ahead, you have to calculate the percentage of marks obtained in class 10 and 12 based upon the aggregate marks of all subjects that appear in the mark sheet. Okay, or grade sheet. Okay, irrespective of whether the respective board considers them for percentage calculation. So some students keep saying that, sir, according to my board, 6 subjects is not counted. No, if 6 subjects appear on your mark sheet, you have been allotted marks for those. You have to calculate your percentage using all 6. Okay, as simple as that. If your board gives you 10 subjects, you have to consider 10 subjects for percentage calculation. So that's it. Even if you had an optional subject, whatever. Okay. Then we have personal interview in these cities. So usually they test you on these factors. Okay. Your academic efforts. I mean, they can ask you questions from class 11, 12 subjects. Then general awareness. Okay. Social disposition, attitude, your personality, how you communicate, and interview might have some other impromptu questions as well. Okay. So let's go ahead. Let's talk about final score computation. Personal interview score will matter 25%. There's gender diversity, 5% for females. Qualifying exam percentile score, it will matter around 70% in final selection, but for call 10 12th score matters a lot. Okay, so even if you have low percentage in class 10th and 12th, I think you can go for it. Okay, if you have decent percentage like 80 plus, you can go for these. Okay, I think not many students apply for this program, so they're also given advantage. Okay, you can write this exam if you want to enter an IIM after 12th anyway. Okay, then after that, you can read this given document. Okay, there are refund rules as well. To accept the admission offer, you have to pay this amount 1 lakh if you're selected. Okay, and there are refund rules around that. So we'll go back. You can go to the fee structure section now, which is very important. So fee payable will be 7 lakh per year for the program. The fees payable at the beginning of each year. The fee will include tuition fee, course material fee, other administrative academic components. Any other expenses must be borne by the students. Costs, if any, incurred for the international exchange visit. So there's a provision of international exchange as well in this program. Okay, for study tours, visits, industry visits, projects, internships. Okay, they have to be met separately. So there'll be extra fees charged for that. Hostel and mess fees are also not included in this 7 lakh per year. Okay, so probably this is probably the costliest program, costliest UG program in India. Okay, from an IIM. Okay. Let's come to admission fees. It is 10,000, caution deposit 25,000, alumni fee at graduation 10,000. Okay, 2,000 as a welfare fund annually. Fine. Okay, let's go ahead. If you have any queries around syllabus, exam patterns, I've already shown you the paper. You can get that in the WhatsApp group. Join it from the description. But all of the details are given here. Okay, if I give you some other information about the exam pattern, then it's a 2-hour paper. I think there's sectional time limit of 60 minutes for both the sections. There are 100 questions in total, 50 questions for each, verbal ability and quants. Okay, duration is 120 minutes. That is 2 hours. Okay. Then if you go to the FAQ section, there are a lot of questions answered over here. Okay. Uh, then in eligibility, they have again written, okay, that you are eligible if you are from any stream, no minimum percentage required, no age required. Okay, this is the exam pattern. Verbal ability, they'll be asking grammar, vocabulary, reading comprehension. It's better to check the past year paper to gauge proper difficulty level and the syllabus, because under quantitative aptitude, they have not given arithmetic, but there were a lot of questions from arithmetic. Okay, so I think they forgot to update this particular section. If I talk about the test timing, it is on 19th May 2026, Tuesday from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. in the morning slot. Okay, 25 centers across India. No minimum percentage required for application. International students can apply, NRIs can apply. Okay, these are the helpline numbers. You can call them or contact them on these. Calculators are not allowed. Okay, the interviews will be in person, that means offline. If you talk about education loans, then you'll get some assistance. Okay, is it possible to apply before obtaining the grade 12 or final board exam scores? Yes, students can apply. Okay, they have told you here that you should be able to produce your result, the final mark sheet, by 23 June 2026. Is there any age restriction? No, there's no age restriction. If you talk about the form fees for SC, ST, PWD, it is 2125 rupees, and for other categories, it is 4250 rupees. If you talk about the category certificates, then the caste certificate you have to upload in the application form should be in the government approved format, and the certificate format is also available on the IIMK website in the certificate section. So over here only, the left hand side, okay, so under useful document section, you'll be able to get all the affidavits. In fact, if you're an EWS candidate, NCBC candidate, you don't have your required certificate as of now, you can fill an undertaking which looks like this, okay, in which you basically declare that I do not have the required certificate right now, but I'll be able to produce it at the later stages. So you can fill it, get it signed by a gazetted officer, and produce it. Okay. There's a foreign exchange provision as well. So IIM Kozhikode has partnerships with many universities abroad. There'll be opportunities for high performing students to participate in international exchange program and or international immersions at partner universities. These programs typically involve spending a semester abroad. Okay, spending a semester abroad, taking courses, immersing themselves in host country's culture. This experience can enhance students' cross-cultural communication skills, expand their network, deepen their understanding of global business practices. Institute may also offer opportunities for shorter immersions with partner universities for interested students. Okay, so these opportunities, I mean, foreign exchange opportunities, will depend on maintaining a consistent academic record as well as selection criteria, if any. Okay. Such programs would also depend on visa granted by the host country. Then you can look at the program structure from this section. Okay. And to apply online, you have to click here on the apply online button. So this form is like any other form, okay, that you have filled. You might have filled IPMAT Indore, IPMAT Rohtak forms already. Okay. Candidates must provide correct name, date of birth, mobile number, and email address, as these details cannot be changed once the registration is complete. So you will not be able to change these. Okay. There might be a correction window later, but it's not possible to change everything. Fine. So you have to get a user ID and password after you fill the form below. Okay. You'll get it on the registered email address and mobile number. Okay. And these are the help desk numbers. Okay. You can try them if you face any issues. So you simply have to put the name of the candidate. So suppose I choose this. Okay. Email address. Then you have to confirm your email address. Do not copy paste things here, because suppose by mistake you mistype something. Okay. Then it will be caught. So type everything. Country. Then put your mobile number which receives SMS. Okay. Because you'll be getting a verification OTP. Okay. So emails, name, date of birth, and name cannot be changed later. Okay. Put your name according to your class 10 certificate. Click on generate OTP. Enter the captcha. So use OTP received on your mobile number and email. Okay. So make sure you have an email that receives mails. Okay. And your storage is not full. So click on validate, and it has been validated. Click on validate email OTP. It has been validated. You can resend the OTP, okay, if you have not received it. Then click on I agree. 332216. I mean, put whatever captcha you get. So then these are details that I've got. Reread them if you committed any mistakes in, name or date of birth or email or mobile number. Check these boxes and click on submit. Okay. So the registration is complete. Fine. Now these are details. You can click on go to application from the top right corner. So do not rush to fill the form. If you encounter any glitches, wait, and you can comment as well. We'll help you with the forms. Okay, you have to put your personal details, academics, extracurricular, personal statements, city references, declarations. Okay, so then put your candidate's name. So here you have to put your first name. Middle name is not mandatory. If you have, you can put it. Otherwise, you can put the last name. Okay, father's name. Then gender, nationality, category. If you choose other categories, you'll have to put your certificate as well, okay? Category certificate. So then you have to put your certificate issue date and all. General does not need any certificate, okay? Do you belong to PWD? If you belong, click yes, otherwise no. Okay. Then you have to put your address, then country, state, district, okay? Then put your pin code. Then alternate email address. It is always better to put an alternate email address so that if you lose access to the current one, this might help you recover. Okay. Then is your permanent address same as correspondence address? So correspondence address is basically an address where you will be communicating with the college related to documents or any official exchange. Okay. If it is same as your permanent address, then you can click yes, otherwise no, and put your permanent address separately. Say I click on yes, it will be pasted here as well. Okay. Emergency mobile number. So you can give your guardian's number here. Okay, you have to upload your documents here now. We see that you have to upload your photograph and maximum size is 1 MB and only JPG and JPG formats, and signature as well. It should be maximum 80 KB, only JPG and JPG formats. Okay, so please click here for photo specification and sample photos. So you can click here and check. Otherwise, it is quite similar to what you do in Indore and Rohtak forms. Okay. So the same document is here. Photo should look like this. Signature should be clearly, it must be done on a plain white paper, okay, without lines. And photograph, you should have a white background. And make sure your face is visible from your head till shoulders. Okay. So once you have uploaded your photograph and signature, you can click on view button to check if you're able to upload properly. If they are visible properly, click on save and next. Data saved successfully. Okay. After that, you have to put your academics. So put your board name here, then month and year of completion. Okay. So say you completed in February 2024. Okay. Your 10th. Maximum marks. Okay. So suppose your board had 5 subjects, each subject was 5 of 100. So 500 will be the total maximum marks. Okay. Obtained marks. Your total obtained. So suppose you obtained this much. And percentage, you can simply calculate 458 out of 5. 458 out of 5. That's 91.6. Okay. Clear? So maximum marks indicate summation of maximum marks of all subjects. Okay. If there are 5 subjects with 100 marks, then maximum marks will be 500. And then you have to put your obtained. Okay. And make sure you calculate it properly and enter over here. And aggregate percentage should be entered as an accurate value rounded off to 2 decimals. So if your percentage is coming around 70 point something something, so mine is coming 91.6, I'll put 91.60. Okay. Have you completed your 12th? If you choose no, you'll not have to enter the details. But if you put yes, then you have to put your marks again, obtained and uh, maximum. Okay. Other academic qualifications, if you have any, so there's no age restriction. Probably this course can be pursued by somebody already pursuing their graduation from any other college. Okay. If you have, then click on yes. They might ask you about the degree and other details. If you don't have it, I think most probably students who will be applying for this are class 12 students, so they'll be choosing no. Okay. Then are you a fellow of the Institute of Actuaries of India? So basically, this section is for those who have already completed their professional degrees like CA, CMA, CS. Okay. If you are, then choose yes. Otherwise, no. Okay. If you choose yes, they might ask your marks as well. Okay. Choose no. And do you want to enter any professional qualification details such as CA, CS, ICWA, CMA? If you want to do yes, otherwise, no. Okay. Click save and next. After that, you have to put extracurricular activities. So you can divide your extracurricular activities into leadership roles and involvement. Sports you can put here, club and societies you can put here, and enter those extracurricular activities only where you have certificates as well. Okay. Then click save and next. Then if you come to this personal statement, this is basically a question which asks you, why am I interested in IIMK BMS program? So it's a personal statement of 500 to 600 words that you write explaining your interest in the program, your motivation to pursue the course, how it aligns with your career goals, and why IIMK's approach and values resonate with you. So try to build your own answer. Do not use any AI tools. Okay. Write your own answer. Okay. And then try to polish the answer well. Um do not commit any grammatical mistakes here, any spelling mistakes here. If you need help to build this answer, you can join the WhatsApp group. We'll definitely help you. Okay. And this is a mandatory answer that you have to write. And you can write an answer of somewhere around 450, 500 words. Okay. And your personal professional goals, where to explain your short-term goals, long-term goals, okay, and how they fit into your journey of achieving them. Okay, this is also a mandatory field. Fine. So you can build your own answer, write it here, and if you want some experts to check it, then we had students who converted this college last year. We'll get them here for you as a mentor, and they'll definitely help you to build this answer. Okay. Click on save and next. Then you have your city preferences. Then click save and next. This is your final page where you have to pay the fees. If you are choosing online payment mode, choose it. Click here, enter the captcha. and finally click on submit. Okay. And yes, you have to click on the preview button once to check your final application. Okay. Before you proceed, finally click on OK. Click on submit. They are mentioning editing of any data field after submission is not possible. If the amount is deducted from your account but it's not reflected in the application form, it's showing payment failed, then wait for 48 hours. Okay. Click on OK, click on submit. It is taking you to the payment gateway. You can click on UPI here or whatever mode you prefer. Show QR, scan it, you can pay, and you'll get a confirmation on your email and mobile number. Save it for later. I hope this video helped you. If you have any other doubts, let us know. And do join the WhatsApp group from the description. There are students who converted the college last year. They can help you a lot. They can help you gain the insights of the college, their experience in the college in the last 1 year. Okay. And probably you might get a genuine review of the program, okay, before joining this. If you want to stay updated around all the exams, registration date, then you can check this sheet. Okay. This is a sheet wherein we have put all the IPM BBA colleges of India, their registration dates, last dates, exam dates, seats, exam accepted, test score weightage, class 12 weightage, class 10th weightage, interview weightage, whether maths is compulsory or not, program, registration fees, interview, all sort of details. Okay. So this is a great sheet to follow, and we keep updating it regularly as new updates keep coming. So this is going to help you a lot. Okay. Subscribe to the channel and we'll keep coming with more such videos around all the colleges. Thank you so much.